You should go first.
Okay, yeah. Hi, I'm York. I'm looking at myself on the big screen. It feels weird.
I'm Sarsaparilla Gorilla, but they'll be referring to me as SARS throughout the entire run. Yeah, why don't you go first?
Hey, name's Reject, and if you want an expert on both South Park and this game, look elsewhere, please.
Yeah, and I'm Firepaw. I'm a level 33 social justice warrior with a level 18 2D anime girl subclass.
Yeah, this is going to go so well. Congrats to Firepaws, by the way, on his amazing Undertale run. Yeah, the character looks amazing. The run starts here. Just as a reminder, we're going to try and make this the most family-friendly, G-rated South Park game of all time. And before we go, could I just get what the name Bid War finished as?
Yep, just one final refresh. The character name will be... Oh god. Okay, thank you. Thank you, donators, for this wonderful name. Okay. It's gonna be H-A-A Rhea Marsh with an S-C-H at the end.
Thank God I brought my notebook for this. Whoever bidded that, they must really hope that their friend is a douchebag. But anyway, let's get this started. So yeah, South Park: The Stick of Truth, it's a lot more about route optimization than it is game-breaking glitches. There's a couple of dialogue skips here and there. But apart from that, we're just going to have fun, have a nice relaxing... Yes, tea and crumpets. Nice relaxing run. So you'll be seeing a lot of that, the whole space to skip. A lot of this game is based on cutscenes, and we just want to skip them as fast as possible.
Because cutscenes out.
Yeah, I wish we could cut the cutscenes out.
Cutscenes out of the door.
Speaking of which, about an hour and a half into this run, there is going to be a 7-minute unskippable cutscene. So if you guys could bid, we will get to listen to these guys playing karaoke. Anyway, H-A-A-R-E-M-A-R...
Now, there's going to be an extra A after the E.
Oh my... Wow, okay.
You entered douchebag, is that correct?
Yes, you are a douchebag.
That's right, douchebag.
I completely guarantee. Anyway, we're going to pick the Mage class. It's pretty much the fastest on this.
Because it's 3 o'clock in the morning and we need to wear sunglasses.
Would you like to see my way? Perhaps you...
Need to get our magic wand, equip it, and let's go.
You have procured a weapon. I'm gonna kick your ass.
So this game, a lot of the things you'll be seeing during this tutorial level we will never use again, such as this light attack, except for a couple of times during the tutorial level. We'll see a couple of these, but not many.
Oh shit, dude, I think I see blood. Okay, listen up. The key to
And we will not be seeing any of these, hopefully. You guys picked hardcore, so I'm going to have to block a couple of times, but we usually wouldn't want to block. As if you block in this game, you get a counterattack. The counterattack just adds more time to the run, basically. It doesn't deal any damage. And yeah. So we're just going to beat up on Clyde for a little bit.
I dodged that.
Pesky little no-nonsense guy, anyway. I feel that our character deserves to beat up Clive. He is such a hippie. So we're just going to walk through Cartman.
Well,
and get out here.
man the gate! Don't let them through!
So from here on out, we'll be only blocking ranged projectiles, because ranged projectiles don't allow to...
You're wounded, douchebag.
1 second. Gotta take our potions first, have our lovely cheesy poofs. Yeah, ranged projectiles...
You can have one potion
so many blockings.
Feel my wrath.
Well, you'll see now. Melee attacks, we have to wait here and have this lovely counter-attack that takes forever and only deals 8 damage.
Awesome, you kicked his helpless ass.
So you're wasting so much time for solo damage.
Eat shit.
That guy can ever attack once or twice. If you input a name, then there's more of a chance for some reason they'll only hit once. We kind of don't know why that's the case. It just happens.
You got this, douchebag.
So actually, if we go into the lore a little bit, there's actually some
What do you
crazy
That guy's
war going on between the elves and the humans right
oh,
now.
man, he was
There's some serious disputes going on
Sweet,
over
now you can hit
this.
the guy in the back. Go for the
I
big
thought it
hit.
was just the
Oh,
console
yeah, bitch,
war.
that's what you get for
You know,
Oh.
Xbox versus PlayStation. I thought that was the
Ah,
season this was based on.
Douchebag. That guy's ready for you.
In general, yes, but in here it just goes about the almighty and legendary stick of truth.
Oh.
It shall
People
not
keep.
be.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I was about to say people keep asking why it's so orange. We decided to pick the most garish colors possible.
Great job,
Oh no, this
douchebag.
is the Hot Topic RPG.
Yeah.
I mean, we want to create the most hyper-energetic, almost emo, but kind of more of a vamp kid kind of character. And I think that we kind of pulled it off.
You think this kid still listens to like mixtapes?
I think he's a My Chemical Romance fan.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, you wait.
No, he listens to My Chemical Romance on
On vinyl.
vinyl. Yeah.
So we're going to hit this guy twice with a normal attack, even though it wants us to hit us with a heavy attack.
As hard as you can.
Because a heavy attack deals exactly 11 damage, at least in this early part of the game.
Now finish him.
So the 2 1 damage attacks and the 1 counter will bring him down to exactly 11 health, so we can just heavy attack and we're done with him.
Drow elves, fall back. Fall back, I say. Yes, awesome, dude.
Hooray, we've got the stick that controls the universe, but it's actually missing. Somebody's stolen it. So we're going to get it back by getting this Chris stack. So a lot of this game's about making
Kids, be careful now.
friends. Those friends will give us perks in the future to deal a lot more damage. So we're about to go take the long scenic route round in order to get a lot more friends.
Says I'm too ginger to be one of the humans, but Paladin Butters lets me be his squire on the slide.
You guys are probably wondering because this next section of the game up until we end up wait. Our knight in shining armor. Timmy!
Oh, we got bamboozled there.
Yes. I'm a little shell shocked.
Many dangers, new asshole.
Oh, what a rude kid. This is a no bullet zone.
So because you guys have put me
Suck
on
my balls.
hardcore mode, I have to block the first one of that guy. He'll attack twice and he'll deal a lot of damage. I want to counter this guy to get 2 of his armor points off, or shield points off. And our angel, Butters, is going to heal us.
That beat. I better wait a trip.
His name is Butters.
That's me! Oh no, we're bleeding.
Hey, look, you're bleeding. It looks bad. Here.
We're going to have a cure potion, which we're never going to use again. That's going to heal our bleeding.
Make sure you always carry a few potions.
Thanks, Butters.
Thank you, Butts. Okay, that's exactly 45. Perfect. Oh no, Butters!
You want some of this? That was close.
Luckily, our little minions that are our
Feel
partners
that righteous fury.
can't counter, so we can block as much as we want with them.
Oh boy, we won.
So, Jay, what's your favorite South Park episode?
The one where Hank Hill turns himself into a pickle hilariously. That's my favorite one.
And then says dough, right?
Yep, his certified catchphrase.
Some weirdo hanging out.
My favorite's when Zoidberg bursts into the Simpsons household and then screams, "Bazinga, punks!"
You better get to the other guy
That's
first.
my favorite, hands
What
down.
quality children's entertainment we have in front of us.
I think the best South Park episode is the one with Peter. Where yeah,
I love that episode.
that's so crazy.
Oh no, with
So-
certified university level South Park episodes
You know,
right
you
here.
can die from a
Yeah.
So actually, what we are doing right now is normally we could actually go and do the main quests, but since we want to prepare ourselves a little bit, we're going to grab some friends to unlock 2 perks, and we also
Howdy there. Haven't
open
seen
up
you
some
8
fast
months
travel stations. And the next thing we're going to grab is actually the parcel from Mr. Slave at the post office, so we can finish this quest too and have ourselves a summon that will help us later.
And trust me, guys, if your children are not in bed by now, please put them to sleep before we get to the summon. It's the one thing I beg of you.
What are you talking about? We agreed this is a PG game. We're doing this PG.
Oh yes, for sure. HE double hockey sticks.
Normally you
This
could...
is the marketplace. This is where heroes can come for adventuring gear, nose jabs, and abortions.
So yeah, we skip the bullying girls. Usually it'd be like we'd go and fight them, but we're going to ignore them for now. Just let her torment and get Mr. Slave's special vibrating package.
Oh my.
Where are your
And get a couple more friends.
in our little Bradley's class?
And as Firepaw said, after I get Mr. Barber ready,
Butt
we're going to quickly level up our Dragon's Breath. That's going to deal more damage. And get Pirate, if it lets me. Wow, that's a glitch. I've never seen that happen before, so we're going to go back and try again. Okay.
You need one more friend, I think.
Have I forgotten someone?
Generally want to stand there if you
I've
have to
forgotten someone. Okay. Wow, that's embarrassing. We're gonna quickly go back here and pick up somebody. I agree everything.
Oh, you want some of this?
This is just going perfectly today. I got 2 BBs before the stream. As soon as the stream's here, I just fail.
I'm actually
There we go.
than I am at speaking.
Okay, now we've got Kelly Granger, so we can actually get the Pyromaniac perk. That gives us more fire damage, and we're going to equip the gas mask. And then we're going to go
Go a lot faster if I friend you.
back and mess up with the...
Security card abusing children.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least this serves as a cutscene later on.
Timmer.
Timmer.
Ah, I wish this would be some initial D sound going on, the deja vu drifting sound.
Let's fight in love.
Well, could you tell us if you're excited about the difficulty?
Not so much. This game is usually ran on normal, primarily because we don't want to block. As I said earlier, blocking basically just wastes time. But now I have to block, especially on ranged attacks, which I am terrible at because I'm terrible at this game, apparently.
Would you like to know why you're running on hardcore?
Yes, actually, I'm kind of curious.
Somebody attempted to snipe casual for you and be nice. We received a $25 donation from a Baguette Restream with a comment, "Here, the French Restream, good luck for the run." However, then an anonymous donator immediately counter-sniped that donation and made sure you get to enjoy this in hardcore.
Oh, well, thank you, French Restream, for at least trying. You almost saved me a lot of shame. Just out of curiosity, how far in are we on the David Hasselhoff donation?
Hey, over here.
We are still lacking $90 only for the run at David Hasselhoff donation. Please get your donations in now. I believe the cutoff is quite soon, or are you going to reroute?
So I will be able to reroute if needed, preferably because it's much more fun to see David Hasselhoff as much as possible. We want to get it within the next 10 minutes. So...
And hey, it's the Hoff.
It is the Hoff. Shout out to the German Restream, by the way. We love you guys.
Oh, you want some of this?
Gotta
So,
get the Hoff ready.
Some kid gave me the worst pink belly over there one time.
yeah, we're just entering Mr. Slave's house now, get another friend, and get his special package delivered. And in return, we get the Rawhide Whip.
Oh, Jesus.
Isn't this where the hardest boss is?
Hardest boss in the game.
Slaying the mighty
Bang.
frost giant, I stand in awe of
Done.
you.
Game should be easy now. Okay, just gonna talk to Kenny's mum to get the garage key.
What?
Wood. And now let's slay some homeless people.
Well, they're meth addicted, so
Make them fall asleep.
yeah. You know, don't do drugs, kids, because
That's the way that you
otherwise
gotta do. Well, the
you'll
gnome
end up
has.
getting attacked by little kids.
So the speed potion that we picked up earlier from Cartman's house, we're just going to use to lower these two guys in the back.
We always try to actually start fights with as many status effects as
Feel that
possible.
righteous fury.
That's why he also actually sniped him from behind, so he actually stunned.
Yeah, so because this guy in the middle stunned, I'm able to get this extra shot off from Butters and a shot off from Douchebag. Because usually what would happen is the center guy would go first, but because he's stunned, no need. And we'd already got rid of him. So we're going to pick up the secret potion. From what I've heard, it's just some really good cane sugar.
The best sugar.
Speaking of sugar, thank you to Red Bull, one of our sponsors, because I am needing it tonight. So we're...
Do we have time for a quick German?
Yeah, sure. Quick German?
Well, an anonymous donator donates $25 saying, really enjoying the marathon so far, keep it up. And I suspect we have a German donator here because he's donated to the David Hasselhoff incentive. Well done.
Oh boy, so how much more until we reach
Welcome to my
Hoff?
coffee shop. Would you like to try some?
Yeah, does this mean that the Hoff has been reached?
It has not yet been reached. We're still $90 short.
Oh, come on, guys. Greetings from Germany. Oi, wie geht's?
So make the half happen, people. Make the half happen.
Bring glory to the Hoff. So we're going to learn our first farts ability right now. Farts are used a lot in the real world. In the South Park world.
I mean
in-
both.
Yes.
Now you.
I mean, aren't we all? Right now?
Find the frequent hold. Hold.
It's a deadly form of gas.
My God, that was incredible.
So the Dragon Shout basically just makes fire more fiery.
Apt explanation.
I mean, nice and
You on
easy.
your quest, douchebag.
So we're gonna... One of the perks about getting those fast travel stations from earlier is now we don't have to walk around the entire map. And
Just like my family barbecues.
we just picked up the Duelist patch, basically just giving us, if I remember correctly, it's 10% more damage in fights. We're not a high enough level to equip it yet, but we will be soon. So we're going to go bust Craig out of detention from the evil Ginger Hall monitors. Farts are funny.
Excuse
They're
me.
always funny, no matter how old
Stay
you
where
are.
you are in reach of school on must be pun.
So, as we all know, the time-old honored tradition is that gingers are weak to fire. So we're going to burn them all alive.
They also, according to legend, have no souls.
None. That's why you have to... that's why you can't go near one, because they will absorb your soul.
Dungeon holds many
Shout out to all my ginger friends who are probably no longer friends with me.
security protocols.
I mean, your hair is red right now.
It's
Red,
more
but-
magenta.
Yeah, it's a magenta pink.
So if you dye your hair red, do you lose your soul then?
Ooh.
It's more like putting it in storage if you think about it. It's on temporary loan.
The brass key will never surrender.
To what?
Satan.
So we just picked up our second perk that we took our long trip for. And switched to Kenny so we can see his...
Oh, wow.
Goodies.
Yeah.
Must touch. Boobies.
I have an update on the David Hasselhoff donation incentive. It has now been met.
Yay!
Thank you, generous donators. We will be running as David Hasselhoff.
Congrats, guys. You get to see some fun coming up.
We have 2 donators who contributed to that. First, It's a Geiger donated $90, saying, here's the $90 you're missing. Thank you. Then we also had Binano Splat, who donated $10 with the comment, Hasselhoff.
I love you guys. Thank you so much. I now get to show off one of the funner things in the game, which is the Hoff.
Finally. We were looking for freedom there.
Okay, we're going to quickly
As
switch.
the Hoff would sing.
See, I was going to originally cosplay as the Hoff, but then I realized I am nowhere near as ripped as him. So it would probably just make everybody cry and leave the stream.
Also, you should have taken a sandwich with you, crying.
Taken what?
Taking a sandwich.
Sandwich. While crying.
Be careful, douchebag. This is Mackey's lair.
So yeah, earlier we picked up Dirty Fighting. That's the second perk that we took the long route for.
Ah, the sequel to Dirty Dancing no one wanted.
It basically just increases the amount of damage taken when enemies are grossed out. It's going to help us a lot later on. For now, it deals some decent amount of damage.
What's important to note is that actually we go mostly for the boss, because actually if you defeat the boss, you also defeat his minions.
Yeah, so really we don't care about these 2 guys back here. We just care about Mr. Boss. Gonna use Hammer of Storms just to damage this guy a little bit. But it doesn't really matter if we get rid of him or not.
Use your power on him. Hurry.
So you now should just be a
Counselor Mackey shall hear of this.
and a, and we are done.
I wasn't worthy.
So at this point, after I take Craig out of school, I'm going to load up a save that I made earlier. Basically, to get the Hoff, it takes a lot of grinding. It took me about an hour to get the amount that was needed. So, as you can see here, 53 minutes. But we're going to load in, and it will be rewarded. Let's just quickly get to the... There we go. Timmy!
Damn, that splicing is happening here. What the hell is going on? All that splicing this evening.
Null runs are legitimate. So we're going to go up to Tom's rhinoplasty, the plastic surgery, and we're going to pick the Hasselhoff.
Yes, that would look great.
And now I would like you all to hear this lovely, painful
I understand
thing.
you're wanting some work done. Just have a seat right here. All right, just relax. This won't hurt a bit until I start, at which point it will hurt immensely. Here we go.
I've been looking for freedom. I've been looking so long.
Big improvement. Come back if you ever need any more work done.
Gee, I wish I could get some rhinoplasty too.
But now we have the Hoff.
Last time I was at Skeeter's bar.
And we're going to learn our second fart, the Cuppa spell. If any of you want to try it at home, you basically just have to get a fart between your hands and throw it at someone. Sounds definitely reasonable and possible to do.
Thanks to the... Are you ready to continue your training? Then make haste to the training grounds. I'm going to teach you how to use... Allow me to demonstrate. Let me tell you
So
one
this
more time.
is
Watch
the
closely.
demonstration.
Yeah!
Germans are going
See how it
wild
works?
right now. I
Now you
completely
try.
agree.
Way back from where you're standing.
I think that we all did a debt of gratitude to our German restreamers.
Look at him clenching.
Oh, he looks so happy.
Yeah.
Yes, yes! But now let us see how you fare against a real opponent. If the carrier ravens are correct, the
So we're going to pick up the Club of Smiting. It's basically just going to deal a lot more heavy damage because we're about to go into our first big section of the game, the Bard. He's a mystery as to who he is. Nobody knows, but we've been told that he has the most mythical and majestical songs known to man. just going to level up this, equip our Club of Smiting, and add the glass shard patch that we got earlier. Then we're going to modify this, add our duelist patch, and we are all sorted to go.
Really down here?
We must be picking up patches and abilities that actually increasing our either our fire damage or armor breaking damage or our damage in general, so that we actually can. Hello.
He didn't talk much, but boy did she swallow. Oh, I love the sounds of Jimmy. Oh, no. There we go. I almost, and this is a problem with this game, is the mouse pointer is very finicky, meaning you can accidentally give a potion to your ally without even realizing it. If you guys would like to sing along to the next verse and know the lyrics, then please sing along. It's a little taster for our karaoke session that's coming up a little later if the donation incentive is met. Nice lands that she set upon, the maiden from Stoneberry who was also your mom. So yeah, if you want to hear more of that, or want to shut us up, please just
I think
get
we
away.
may have broken the family-friendly quota very quickly.
Yeah, I think that kind of went away.
You think we were too hard on him?
I don't know about you guys, but I'm still committed to that.
You haven't said anything that's going to just
Oh yeah, no.
scar everybody for life.
Yeah,
Give it
but
time.
everything I'm thinking of is just not appropriate.
Oh, my mind is just a big sensor block right now.
As is mine.
Ow, my ankle. I think it might be broken. Maybe I should take a look.
Well, we have received a few donations towards that end with karaoke, including one from the Loch Ness monster, who appears to be lurking somewhere beneath the waves. With another $5 donation with the same comment, I'm gonna need about 350 for that donation, going towards the karaoke incentive. Thank you for your donation.
You're not getting 350.
Oh, no. Okay, I just messed that up. Well, thank goodness I bought an extra speed potion. So what's supposed to happen, if I wasn't in range, is that the 2 elves in the back there, or 2 elves on the bottom there, would die immediately, meaning that I'd only have to heavy club 1 person. Unfortunately, I went slightly too far in. This is for the children.
Which is kind of ironic considering what we're doing now.
Also, the Loch Ness monster's not getting 350 from us.
That Loch Ness monster ain't taking 350.
Shall I heal the king, my lord?
He's giving 350 though.
Nice. Now that feels better, doesn't it?
So Cartman, after swallowing too much ketchup, is feeling a little bit ill, so we're going to just take care of this guy. Okay, coming up in a minute, I would please like everybody, if they're watching with children, to please cover their eyes, do anything, because this is the point where the game just becomes too obscene. And that's coming from me, who's played this game literally 200 times now.
Why can't you just leave us alone?
Oh, good, he channeled. Good RNG. Okay, close your eyes, people.
Oh, Jesus!
It's not what you think, guys. It's
How can you defend this?
it's not what you think. It's I don't know.
So,
He's sitting on a dimension to another.
He's saving the
universe.
children.
There
That's
we go.
what he's
Yep,
doing.
yep,
He's
yep.
saving the
Yep.
children. He's saving the children
insulating.
from the pain of what you were about to inflict. That's what happened.
I think we've scarred people for life and awoken them as well, which is kind of scary if you think about it.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ!
Jesus.
Okay, we're just creating a makeshift ramp, which is perfect for David Hasselhoff, so he can go ziplining. Whee! And save the princess.
Princess Kenny, how badly did they...
So we're just walking back into this room to skip a piece of dialogue, and then we're going to see more of Kenny gone wild.
Well, look at what we got here. I'm coming for you, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, those are some big old bitties. Man,
I can't even anymore.
I feel like the word bitties is kind of, you know, a contradiction to the word big.
No, it's Tig.
Excuse me, this is a family-friendly stream, guys. What is this?
Vulgarity that is going on.
Oh, despicable. Banned. You're banned. You're banned from the chat.
No, this won't be the first time you realize.
This is a Christian stream here.
No match for a grand wizard.
Welcome to 3:30 in the morning with 4 sleepy foreigners.
Shout out to my local priest.
Okay, so we're gonna just get rid of these mice that the Pied Piper has summoned using our speed potions.
They're only sleeping. It's not like they just explode into a
No, they
blood fountain. They're
Where'd all
just
that
sleeping.
where'd all that raspberry jam come from, guys?
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling some toast right now. So,
It's lovely toast.
have a game of Guess the STD coming up now.
We've left plenty of room for Jesus.
Syphilis.
Syphilis.
So
Nice.
don't worry about
I
it.
think that was a good one. So, time for button mashing.
Gently now put your mind to rest.
We should have done this
Set 'em up.
when he's singing down there.
Ah,
Missed a great chance.
woulda, shoulda, coulda. So we're now going to gross him out a little bit more. Top tip for people, the developers of this game have put in the game that it's actually F to do a fart attack. They lie, it's W. I have no clue why that's a thing, but thank you for ruining the first 50 runs or so that I ever did of this game. Okay, so we're just going to do 2 more power attacks to get rid of this bard. And then we will see the hidden reason as to why I wanted the Hasselhoff incentive to be met so soon.
Please be in mind that everything that's happening soon is just a dream.
Yes,
Ready to leave, Sir Duke?
this is all a part of a Baywatch spin-off episode.
Yeah. Except it's a
I
B
thought this was
tier.
Knight Rider.
It's a B tier Baywatch spin-off. Let's be honest, because A, there's no slow motion. B, Hasselhoff isn't topless. Like those are 2 things necessary for a Baywatch spin-off.
Well, just wait for later on in the run, my
I love how
friend.
you didn't include like surfing or anything to do with the water.
Who watches Baywatch for the water?
I watch it for my-
Purists, that Sue.
I watch it for my Hasselhoff.
Exactly.
But this is actually the 3rd sequel SpongeBob movie.
Well, there he is.
SpongeBob movie 3. SpongeBob the 3rd.
I thought this was the sequel to the country Germany.
Kind of a good idea to stop talking about that with the next day that's about to start happening.
Fair enough.
Wow.
I'm already literally monkey shaking over the place. What the hell is going on?
Oh no!
The half is...
We're being abducted by cows. Time to start button mashing number 2. So, just so you guys know, you're going to get the full version of this level. In most European and Australian versions of this level and a level later on in the game, this section's actually cut, but because we're playing on Steam, we're playing the uncensored version. So be prepared for a lot more fun like that.
Visit your local physician, kids.
So we're just going to quickly equip the Mage's Robe of Might and the gas mask again. That's just going to give us a little bit more damage for what's about to come up. Shoot this. Use the body to kill the alien. And then we're going to meet this guy halfway and just get rid of him.
Moo moo.
Ooh.
Moo, 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 moo.
Moo 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 moo.
I thought it was donkeys that mooed.
No, I think it's
Oh, hey,
pigs
there you are.
slash aliens.
Oh, yeah, yep. That's the Lambda containment block. Take that elevator next to you. The probe in your asshole should interface with it.
Do we have time for some wizardry?
Great, you're
Oh,
in.
yes,
You're
please.
looking for a security console.
We have 2 donations relating to the next game, the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, I know this.
Happily Blue donates $5 and says, "The McGonagall falls down the stairs incentive hasn't been met yet. This is so sad. Can we hit $400? We also have a $25 donation from Anonymous. It's asking, Flux is for luck? Good luck on the run. Also going towards that McGonagall falls down the stairs
I
incentive.
knew I could trust you. Keep it up.
Yeah, just as a heads up, I cannot wait to see the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets run. It's always a highlight for me to watch Harry Potter runs. They're always a lot of fun. And the game glitched out on me. Hey! Yeah, I cannot wait for it to happen. And please donate to the McGonagall falling down the stairs. That will be a lot of fun. Okay, we're going to fail 3 times here. So once again, close your eyes, kids.
No, what are you talking about? This is perfectly educational. This is just a prostate exam, that's all. If anything, this is good health. He's checking for cancer. This is something we should encourage everyone to do. It's not at all what you think. No, it's educational, exactly. Get it right.
How do I explain this anymore?
No, it's educational.
no
Prostate exam. That's it. That's all it is.
Okay.
If you're over 30, you should definitely be doing it.
Okay, that one doesn't work either. Head back towards the
With a licensed physician, though. No, I don't want anyone doing it at home.
I don't even know what to say
It is
anymore.
cheaper though.
I don't even know what to say.
I mean, self-service isn't exactly the best option, but you know, work with what you got.
I'm a little bit horrified right now. Okay, once again, we're gonna
Save the children, folks. Save the children.
We're gonna stun this alien. Means these water attackers in between.
Oh, no.
The game's allowed on Twitch. Person in chat who just said that, yes.
Yes, it is severely underfunded. But we need to draw more attention to this.
I think you're digging yourself in a
Yeah,
abyss
just
here, friends.
leave it, friendo. Leave it. Okay, time to get back on track. This is what South Park does to you people.
Great, you made it.
So we've got one more alien minigame to go, so we can free Randy from his prison. Though he does look kind of content there. So it's basically just a game, as Simon says. Just have to wait for it to finish. So pick up the alien helmet. There's going to be a little bit of menuing for the next 10-20 seconds or so after I pick up the alien probe. It's going to be our weapon from now on until we get the big weapon at the end of the game. So we're going to modify that and attach the glass shard patch. We're going to equip everything, so the alien gloves, the alien helmet, make sure that we're maxed out, and we're going to go and fight us some aliens, boys. So the aliens is a pretty easy boss fight that I always screw up on, especially in hardcore, so thanks guys. We bought a speed potion ultra earlier. That gives us a damage increase when drinking a speed potion. For now, that is really appreciated. We need to block all these attacks or else it becomes way harder later on. So, going to use that Speed Potion Ultra and get rid of the alien defense matrix in the center. That's going to lower the attack of the 2 aliens.
Ooh.
And I missed the first one. Thank goodness I didn't miss the second or third. Now we're going to use a speed potion and get rid of this guy on the bottom because he's being a little bit annoying.
Move.
Oh.
Move.
Move.
Okay, we got to block the next 2 hits. It'll give us 7 PP. Got the first one. Got the second one. Awesome. So this will take the guy down to just enough health to die before he's able to attack us by burning. And thank God we're out of my most hated level in the game. Like, it's a really fun level, and it's kind of cringy and a lot of fun. But as a speedrunning perspective, there's so much that can go wrong with you teleporting from section to section, accidentally getting hit in flames. It's really inconsistent sometimes, so I'm just happy we're out of there. So let's go meet up with our buddies, and oh, who's at the door?
And that a large earthquake.
It's horrible. You don't understand.
So we got a letter to the goth kids, and yeah, we basically want to recruit them. So we're just going to go down to the school where the goth kids hang out. Let's go in here.
Hello, Timmer.
Just going to quickly here, they're going to see our letter and be like, no, you're not cool enough, you're not goth. So what do you think goth kids like the most?
I mean, cigarettes, I'm guessing.
Hey, you got one right, well done. So
Not
we're
being
going to...
mainstream.
Not being mainstream, that's kind of close to what we're going to get.
Hair dye.
Yeah, douche.
Black hair dye.
And you nonconformist.
Last cigarette. You guys got more?
You're very, very close. So we're going to be getting a carton of cigarettes from these guys. Going to use one of our last speed potions. Just to get rid of these teenagers. So these teenagers are being bad people and are smoking in behind the dumpster. They're underage.
Despicable.
Underage shouldn't be smoking. So
We're doing the right thing, taking the cigarettes off them.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're stealing the cigarettes so we can look cool instead of them.
But we're not smoking them necessarily.
Oh no.
We're just doing it to look cool.
Next thing we need is the clothes that make us look nonconformist. So we're going to go all the way over to Mr. Homeless Guy. Yeah, teenagers are shocking. They shouldn't be smoking.
Give you a good prize.
And then we're going to pick up the goth cap, goth clothes, and now we've got our nonconformist clothes. And the final thing to complete the transition, dark coffee. So we're going to go down to the Treat Bros coffee shop. Now this actually acts as a speed potion that gives us a defense boost. So we're going to buy as many of these as possible because it's the only time in the game where you can actually buy them. $1 a piece, which is way cheaper than the $2 that you do for regular.
Hey,
And
there
oh
he
look,
is. New
they've
kid.
ambushed us.
But I warn you, you chose wisely, new kid. Come with us.
Come with us.
So we're going to go back and prove how goth we are. So we're just going to go all the way back to the school after they ambushed us.
To save the kids, though.
Yeah, basically that entire segment's Carl just saying, Cartman's wrong, and Cartman saying, Carl's wrong. Side with me, side with me. So... yeah, we're going to come up here. They're going to be like, you're still not goth enough, David Hasselhoff. Wear more eyeliner. Even though it looks like he's wearing a lot of eyeliner in that photo.
Do we have time for a quick burger?
Ooh, yes please. I love burgers.
Big Bear Kraus donates $20 and says, I'm donating because that's what Brian Boitano would do. Greetings from the USA. Very interesting that they're allowed to watch this game in Burgerland.
Well, it's what Brian Boitano would do, so of course they're able to watch this game.
What would Brian?
What would Brian Boitano do if he was here right now?
Yeah.
I think he'd make a plan and he'd follow through. That's what Brian Boitano would do. So we're going to learn our next fart, the Stinky Squeaker.
Look, let me show you again.
This makes this game more of a Metal Gear Solid game than it is Final Fantasy, because it lets us distract guards with the power of our farts.
Okay, you try.
You're
Make your
pretty
fart technique
good.
behind me.
So you see that little cloud out there? We just made that. And we're going to distract Mr. Mackey with it. Oh, good, that's out of the way.
Did you guys hear that?
So,
Okay.
Stinky Squeaker, weirdly enough, is going to be one of our most important farts because not only do we use it out of context or out of combat.
And he put me in a chokehold. Jeez.
Wow, mean guy.
I can relate.
Yeah. So yeah, Stinky Squeaker, not only will it be used out of combat, it's also going to be used in combat to one-hit kill.
But the most important question, does this Taco Bell have... Is it going to be a big one or one of the regular shops?
I think it's going to be the one that does the Doritos Crunchwrap Supremes.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's a more like fundamental question: is Taco Bell Mexican or American?
It's Mex-American.
But so far.
So, turns out the Taco Bell, unfortunately, is not a Taco Bell. And it's a whole plan cocked up by the government.
Called it.
To hide Nazi zombies from the public.
Also called it.
You asked for it.
Luckily, we can... They're pretty easy to kill. I shouldn't have counted there, that was subconscious.
Oh, they call it Tex-Mex, apparently.
Oh, that works. Mex-American, Tex-Mex. So we're going to pick up two important things here. We're going to pick up the pentagram patch and the SWAT gear. SWAT gear is going to give us a lot of defense and a little bit more damage, actually, because it's a high-level item than what we're wearing right now. So yeah, as you can see, to be quite honest, this game, it's not much about the glitches. It's more about just getting things done as fast as possible. There's a couple of dialogue skips here and there, but it's primarily just us running through, having a good time, relaxing, and handing over government information to Randy so we can get all their friendships.
Nice neighbors his age.
I used to have a bad hoarding problem.
Okay, we're going to pick up one more strap-on patches.
Okay, there's a lot of different opinions. It turns out a lot of chat saying it isn't Tex-Mex. It's something else. I don't know. So no one knows. Once again, we're back to square one.
So just a reminder, guys. Hopefully, in about 45 minutes-ish, we will be hopefully doing a karaoke instead of watching a 7-minute unskippable cutscene. Please donate if you can. And also, if not, please donate to McGonagall falling down the stairs in the Harry Potter run. So we're going to just own these goth kids in a sick dance battle.
Less enthusiasm.
Holy fucking bullshit.
Less enthusiasm, please.
That's not how you drink coffee.
Does that work if I miss a couple of notes?
I'm feeling. I like what you did with your coffee there.
What?
The new spin-off, Dance Dance Disillusion.
What do you think? It's pretty goth.
So we're pretty goth now. And we're gonna go, basically at this point in the game you'd usually decide whether you want to side with Cartman or side with Kyle. We're gonna side with Kyle because he gives us a couple more damage buffs, because Stan is a pretty powerful character for his one-hit sword kills at this point in the game. Or not one hit, but they deal a lot of damage, his sword attacks.
New kid, I'm sorry I ever...
And we're going to go attack the school now. After we attack the school, I saw the chatter looking forward to this. We're going to get to the gnome scene.
See if you can get in through the side entrance and take out their... This calls for a little bardic access. Open sesame.
Attention, Elf King. The building has been fortified, and the armies have trapped.
Wow, what a mess. Those humans...
Okay, one last patch. As I said, this game's a lot about optimizing what patches you have, what equipment you have in order to deal the most damage. So we've now got chef skewers. That means that it ignores another 60 armor. Gonna equip this, gonna equip our mage, but we're gonna modify that and add our weightlifting patch and our pentagram patch back and re-equip it, because apparently I didn't And then we're going to modify this by adding our duelist patch. Then we're also going to equip Stan for later on.
We've lost hundreds of men already.
So here, what you're supposed to do is go all the way around, but you can kind of finagle your way into just shooting through the wall, basically. Kill him to get the more XP. We want to get these guys grouped up as close as possible, so we can get them all out in one hit. And that did it. So that skips a battle.
Now magical work.
And we're gonna eat a mana potion here, so we can see the first time the Stinky Squeaker will be used in battle effectively. So Stinky Squeaker is a lot of AoE damage, and it's a lot of damage because it ignores quite a lot of armor, shields. Just gotta wait for these guys to buff up. Just let them do it. Thank you for the hardcore damage, by the way. So yeah, Stinky Squeaker, nice AoE, and there's also a 50% chance that this her thing that came up here will mean that I'm allowed to attack again.
I expected better. These guys don't look so good. That doesn't sound good.
Once again, another thing that you're supposed to do here is the ground is basically lava. You're not able to get through it. But there's a little thing here we can squeeze through, and that means that we can just push our way through it.
Douchebag, if you're listening, I know you've been tricked, but I forgive you.
They're here, get ready! Hey, here's her! There he is! I've got plenty. This one's got your name on it. You'll regret this, Butters.
Once again, Stinky squeezing them up. Spell.
Good work. Douchebag, man the catapult and let our guys in the front door. Everyone fall, use your magic to open the front door. Yes! Okay, now through the main door, before they can regroup. You take point, we'll route.
And now we're going to fight Butters.
His name is Butters.
That's me. Two speed potions to get him down. And now hopefully one attack should be able to finish him off from standstill. Oh, 7 damage. That was unfortunate. He'll still die from the fire damage, but it means that we have to deal with this one attack that he does. Whoa. Just because that took more than it is, I'm going to quickly attach the SWAT tactical gloves. That wouldn't usually be attached right now, but we're just going to do it so that a little bit more damage would be dealt. And we're going to go choose. Will we be on Eric's side or Cartman's side?
This is gonna be so sweet when you double-cross Kyle at the last minute, huh? Am I right?
With all the damage stacked up here, we still don't have enough to take down Eric in one hit. So we're going to go hit Kyle. Kyle has slightly less health, which means we can just get him down in one turn with a speed potion assistance, of course.
Listen, chat, we understand you're sad, but we're doing this to save the children. So, you know, you don't need to cry over Butters' death.
So just 2 of these Dragonfires. Not Eric versus Cartman, Eric versus Kyle, my apologies. So we got Kyle down to just a quarter health, which means he's going to try and fight back with his leaf blower, which of course fails because the power of fast is stronger.
Flatulence no jutsu.
So strong.
The evil Jew elf has been defeated.
Okay. So before we get onto the next scene, to try and speed it up as fast as possible, we level up our lightning bolt. This is another AoE style attack. And we're going to eat a large... we'll eat a large mana potion when we get back, because a large mana potion actually does still have the mana overload effect based on time in game, rather than time in combat.
We have a punishment donation if we have time.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Makibaki donates $10. As promised to myself, donating as punishment for my failures in the Brutal Legend run. RIP to that rock crusher.
Well, I got to oversee a little bit of Makibaki's run, and I really enjoyed it. I'm a huge Brutal Legend fan. So either way, it was still a really fun stream, and thanks for the donation.
Good night, my little gumdrop.
Work on that.
So we're gonna have a large mana potion now, and use the Stinky Squeaker, and that's wrong, but it should be an interesting thing. Well, one hit killed him still, but it is gonna mean I'm blaming it on the 4 o'clock in the morning vibe.
Actually, let me take a look if I can find this.
Time is a concept we invent.
I wish I'd spent more time gathering underpants.
What?
Dude, I have no idea at this point.
Okay.
We can still get these guys off in 2 turns. It would have been faster to do it in 1, but...
There we go. I found it.
What?
The Underpants gnome song, nice.
Why is everyone's wording so terrible today?
Wow. That was incredible.
Yeah. And you know what's the secret behind this?
What?
First, you steal underpants. Second, third, profit.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like some vigorous exercise.
Yeah, I feel like
Hey, listen, there's some candy floss around here.
I feel like
That's raspberry Kool-Aid. It's fine.
I feel like a good yoga session's going on in the background there.
It's
listen.
Pilates.
Gotta
It's
work the
Pilates.
sweat up, man.
It's strong Pilates. Very difficult Pilates.
All I can say is chat be warned.
Don't worry, they're not really dead. That was just orange juice, and no, not orange juice.
Chat,
raspberry.
I apologize.
This is nude Pilates.
Oh,
this
like,
is
yeah.
not what you think.
Oh, no,
it's nude
they're,
Pilates.
They're just nudists. It's fine.
Yes.
Like, just
in fact, this is
embracing
what
body
you should
image is
do
very
with a
important.
partner you care about. Help them exercise properly.
We're gonna just
We
speak.
can explain. Yes, it's nude Pilates. Nobody's.
Just did, you dirty little bitch.
The shouting words of encouragement at each other. That's it. That's
Exactly.
all of
you
that
just
is.
get so into it. The testosterone builds to such a point where you're just shouting obscenities.
And plus the jazz, I mean...
the jazz is encouraging.
Oh, nice. Did Earth, Wind and Fire do this? This is funky.
So, unfortunately, chat, we're gonna try and make it out of here without the Matrix.
That's a milk udder. That's cowarder.
Listen,
Cowarder.
it's Colorado. There are cows everywhere. It's cool.
So, I just messed that up. Chat, we're hopefully gonna make it out of here without a Matrix-style dodge sequence that's about to come up. If I've done this right. If we'd have used the speed,
otherwise?
if we'd have used the speed production in the beginning, if we'd have used the speed potion in the beginning, then that would have automatically got the Matrix-style dodge. Hopefully, that got rid of it.
It's a coward, guys. Yep.
Do you think David Hasselhoff does nude Pilates?
I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. 100%.
Well, it was an interesting evening.
Yeah, that was a good...
Listen, I recommend nude Pilates.
Oh, absolutely. It's fun for all the family.
I mean...
Okay, maybe not. Do you know what? Sure, but like separately, with them having it in separate
not
situations.
necessarily together. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
you know,
not
it's an activity you would encourage.
So this is the third and final day. first, before we do anything, we're supposed to go to the Elven Forest, but we're going to quickly pop by here and pick up Witch's Gloves. This is going to make the final 2 boss fights pretty easy compared to what they would be if we didn't have them. Go to Carl's house. And he wants us, seen as though we've recruited the goths, we've recruited a lot of people. We now want to recruit the girls.
I guess this means we're friends for now, but I still don't.
Yeah. So we're gonna. Do you know the bullies that we saw at the beginning of the run? We're finally gonna help out that little girl who was being bullied. And because we have the Stinky Squeaker, it will only take 1 attack instead of the multiple they'd usually take.
Are we bad enough dudes to handle these guys?
I think we're a bad enough dude.
We've got this.
Combined.
Oh my god, we killed the enemy.
1 hit. Now we're allowed to go speak to her, so we're going to go to the secret girl base. And immediately be escorted out because we're a boy. And basically, in order to have the girls at least even consider us, we need to go beat up a boyfriend that's kind of jealous.
Because what is communication?
But before we do that, we're going to quickly pop by the post office and pick up iron skewers. This is the final evolution in the chef's patch line. Basically just giving us even more damage. We can't activate it until we get to the final segment of the run. But it's good to have, and we're not going to pass the post office that often.
Oh boy. I'm already prepared myself the Let Me Wing song lyrics.
Oh, yeah, I'm hoping you have it all prepared, because in this game, they actually improvise the lyrics a little bit and add new lyrics for the new kid. At least in the beginning. First verse is all about the new kid, not Lemmy Winks.
Wait, just go with the original stuff.
Yeah. So we maxed out the Dragon's Breath, which meant this will just one-hit KO him. Dragon's Breath is pretty overpowered at this point. Dealing AoE damage, shredding through armor, anything you can think of, really.
It seems like the dominant strategy. It seems like you need nothing else.
Well, you need other things, and we'll get to that later on. But we've got rid of the boyfriend, so the girls are going to consider us.
So you want to impress a girl, kids? Just commit assault.
Wow, I like
it's
how
all
the
good.
bridge of the nose is more symmetrical.
And now we need to go see the girls again. And they'll consider us a bit more, but they need some paperwork from a certain clinic. So we have to dress up like a female to infiltrate that clinic. So it's makeover time.
We're going to be styling and profiling.
Oh, yeah.
How can the Hoff be even more?
Well, we're about to find out.
You're going to make it happen.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice, very nice, Caesar-chan.
I can really see your intellect there.
Hasselhoff in a dress, even sexier.
Jojo Part 9.
Unfortunately, we don't get to see him in a dress for long. But for the time that we have...
Hi, here for an I'm sorry. Your little friend.
Oh, you dude. I'll be right here.
So we're going to come in here into the clinic.
I mean, David Hasselhoff is a very, hand-capable man.
He's all right, just sit back and relax.
Button mash number 3. May as well start it off now.
Here we go.
Can I slip in a little message?
Yeah, sure.
Well, turns out we've got $13,050 left to meet the donation for karaoke. So if you want to donate to have the karaoke at the end of the run, please do so now, because it's coming up pretty quickly, if I remember correctly.
Decently,
yeah, it should be in about half an hour-ish. So please, guys, donate as much as you can, as fast as possible.
And we may refund you depending on how shot our voices are.
That's not going to happen. This is for charity, after all.
Let's go. Quarantine the place.
Okay, so this part of the run is a make or break. There is a weapon in here called the Master Razor that has 2 weapons patches, and it also deals a lot of shredding damage, or shredding through armor. We need it to complete the run, and sometimes there is a bug where it will not appear. So we will have to reset from this point if it does not appear. Let's get rid of this one guy that's a little lackluster. He'll die with one fire breath.
I didn't know gnomes could Hulk out.
So we need the... Yes, it's here, thank God. Okay, so there are a lot of times where that Master Razor will just not appear. There's no reason for it. So thank goodness it was dead this time.
Just get shrinks.
Okay, so we're having the ultimate Christmas present according to the song.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And I messed up.
Don't remember this episode of Scrubs.
No, this is the band episode.
Ah, season 10.
So we've just got to dilate Randy a little bit.
About as wide as I can gape, Doctor. Okay, do it. I'm ready.
So how's your guys' day been so far?
Well, sleeping's out of the question now.
Oh God, it's snagged.
I just once again want to thank you, Firepulse, for staying on and helping with this run, even after your long and arduous Undertale run. I don't know if you're regretting it right now, but I wouldn't.
No, I'm not regretting 1 minute.
Oh, thank God. We're just going to switch to Kyle. This is the first time we get to use Kyle in the run. He has an ability coming up which is going to be really handy, called Summoning Out Elemental. If you guys remember from the early show, or early parts of South Park, there was a game called Kick the Baby. And if this... There we go.
Once again, fun for all the family. Please try.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Please don't.
There's a small glitch in this game which I just became a unfortunate part of. Which is basically if you... Well, we'll see Kick the Baby now.
Okay, I kicked the baby. Don't kick the god.
Part of the bug in this game is if you transition up walls... I just need to block it. Oh, I don't even need to block it. It wasn't going for me. If you go up walls or into another room and holding the run button at the same time, then there is a chance that the run button will not be recognized and you'll just walk. And enemies can catch up to you if you're walking, they can't catch up to you if you're running.
They're killing us!
It's just a bunch of fetuses. The soldiers will totally waste them.
Babies are eating my brains!
So like that.
There is some serious thing going wrong.
Yeah, I don't know how to justify this. I really don't.
War has changed.
I don't know how I'm supposed to keep this PG.
I mean, we've gotten this far keeping it PG-13 with a side of something.
Okay.
We stand together against the darkness.
Oh, these are the new Pokemon. That's what they are. New Pokemon design.
Okay, so what elements
Oh.
are these named after?
I have no idea.
So, basically we're getting rid of these guys, once again,
Pokemon stem
AoE.
cell?
They're pretty weak, though the boss is about to come up now.
That's it! The area is
I'll do everything I can.
So this guy, even though he looks pretty tough and he has a lot of health, can actually go down pretty easy. All we need to do is Dragon Breath him in the face and ignore his umbilical cord twice. Because once again, the actual fetus is the boss. The umbilical cord is nothing and will just run away as soon as the main boss is defeated. So to do that, we just Dragon Breath him twice and kick the baby. The burning should kill him if...
The baby.
I kicked the goddamn baby.
Yay!
Oh, okay.
Why
That,
not? She did it.
you just need to block this now.
That's it.
That's fine. The umbilical resorts. Oh wow, that's actually done a lot more damage than I thought it would. That's fine. We're gonna kick the baby again. If in doubt.
Kick the baby! Don't kick the goddamn baby.
Kick the baby. Yay!
Yes!
Okay, thank goodness. We're level 11 now, so we'll be able to use the iron skewers later on. We've just got to walk all the way back to Annie, who's going to tell us that we need to do one more thing, which is go to Canada.
Can I read a couple donations?
Oh, go ahead.
We have a $5 donation from Hunter saying, it has been great to see you get into running Stick of Truth, York, and to see you get to run it at an event like this to help kids. And we have a $20 donation from Luke72W saying, putting $20 towards karaoke in appreciation of Hardcore York's Progress t-shirt. Was wondering if he could let us know who his current UK wrestler is.
Okay, you two are now my two favorite people. First of all, big thanks to Hunter. He's the current world record holder in this game and helped me a lot. He set up the guide for Stick of Truth, and that's what I learned this game off of. Second of all, yes, this is a Progress Wrestling t-shirt. It is a UK independent wrestling company. And I adore wrestling so much. And, oh, favorite UK indie right now. I mean, I really, really like Mambo, if you know Chuck Mambo. If not, then I'll go ahead and just say Pete Dunne. Anyway, away from the niche talk.
Between the lights, please.
Can you please drop down the shirt? It makes you look better.
Yes.
Oh, you mean the game?
No.
Oh, can I not just look?
Yeah, that's gonna work better. Here we go. Oh, those pants.
Oh, William Regal is a good choice.
Really nice.
Progress is really good for people who haven't watched it. That's just my plug of the day. So, fireball.
I wasn't that
I hope we didn't hurt you too bad.
So now we have our passport.
Wow, good job, kid.
Yeah, just a usual passport photo session.
Congrats, kid. You have your first passport.
Motion Polisan. We have a severe case of lolicon here.
So I'm just going to quickly go over here and then enter Canada through the Lost Woods. So a lot of people were kind of thought that the Lost Woods is just that, a Lost Woods. But it's actually pretty easy. You go down 4 times, you enter Canada. Right now we're playing current patch percent. Basically, this game had a major glitch in the original version where you could trick your parents into grounding you in the Lost Woods if you do all these random fancy things. And it basically skipped the entire Bard segment of the game. We can't do that anymore because the developers patched it out. But still, we go into the Lost Woods once, you go down 4 times, straight into Canada. Where is backwards lands? So, I have a question. What would you prefer, 8x10s or 5x7s?
Fire pause.
Well, what have we here?
8x10s, 5.7s? 8x10, okay. Okay, cool.
All right, there you go. You can
Now we have a souvenir for us. Blutters disagrees with you, Firepulse.
Well, he can go to hell.
This is a Christian stream, remember?
So this is a Christian stream.
So we're going to go into...
and in the presence of the Canadian Pope.
Did you actually know the difference between a normal wolf and a dire wolf?
Isn't it the size?
No.
It's like a wolf, but it's dire.
Oh, you get me. So, Earl of Winnipeg is like, oh yeah, I'll help the king, but unfortunately dire bears are stalking our woods, so we need to get rid of the dire bears. And to do that, really simple, we use our most overpowered thing in the game once again.
Oh damn! It's a dire bear.
It's a bear.
Yeah, it's like a normal bear, just more dire.
I love the animation on the bears. It's so simplistic.
Oh yeah, some proper Sakuga right here.
That should not have... Okay, that's fair enough. We're going to do it here again. That's fine. Get rid of it. We are sleep deprived and losing it.
Did we ever have it to begin with? I think that's the question.
Oh, we didn't. We didn't.
So I'm just quickly attaching the witch's gloves now. It'll save me from forgetting later. And I'm attaching it with the iron skewers. I almost forgot to go return that to the Earl of Winnipeg.
By Jove, you've done it.
And now we're going to go back to the king, prince, royalty, and he's going to be like, no, that's not enough. I need you to do more for me.
Yeah, because there's apparently a conspiracy going on.
I got a few donations.
Oh, please, go ahead and read.
There is a $6.66 donation from Yay Muffins saying, don't know what the Australian government problem was with this game. It's fun for the whole family. Good luck for the run. We also have a $35 anonymous donation saying, this run and commentary is just perfect. P.S. Don't kick the goddamn baby. And with that, we have just $830 left to meet the incentive for the karaoke at the end of the run. It's coming fast, so if you want to do it, just do it.
Yes, please. We haven't got long left until we get to that point. After we leave Canada, we'll only have about 10 more minutes. And thank you very much. I agree with you. I don't understand what the Australian government had a problem with this game.
No, yep, nothing at all. Absolutely.
I know violence doesn't solve anything.
So we're going to spare the bishop because we're nice people.
And also because, you know, we're not the biggest fan of monarchs.
If you weren't going to say it, I was.
But, yeah, so basically the prince says, oh yeah, go back and give me his testicles as proof that you killed him.
As you do.
Bishop instead gives us dire pig testicles and also a friend request, which will help us later on.
Is he dead? Did you kill him?
So now we've done Banff, now we've done Ottawa and Winnipeg. We're going to go to Vancouver and learn our final fort. It's done by 2 druids. I've heard they are elders in the art of magic and have been learning for centuries and have perfected a new form of magic called the Nagasaki. And we're going over to learn that now.
Do you want the red pill?
Is this where we begin the training arc?
This is the point where Goku goes to battle Frieza and ultimately succeeds because he's Goku. So they want to... It's Terrence and Phillip. Such a surprise. They want us to...
Test our might.
They basically just want us to prove that we know our magic spells so far. So we're just going to do that as fast as possible. There's a point with the Sticky Squeaker where we actually have to wait for a second after they've stopped speaking, because if not, then they're just going to walk around being like, oh, what's this?
Apparently you used the red pill.
I did. Whoa. I feel like I am seeing tons of 1s and 0s and maybe a 2.
I just see 2 bad sequels.
I just see a dream and a dream and a dream.
Also, fun thing coming up in about a minute. We're going to use the Nagasaki to have the one and only level skipping glitch in South Park. Everything else is a little bit of dialogue skips here and there. And route optimization, we're going to do our first actual level skip, we're supposed to go over and free the Duke, who's trapped in a cave, and all this other random malarkey. But that takes a lot of effort, and we don't want to do that. So we're going to get our Nagasaki out, and there's a bridge that we're supposed to break. So we will. We'll be nice that far. So we're going to come here, Nagasaki the platform, Bugle squeak, and then we're going to go over here, and bye-bye. Now we don't have to go fight the enemies.
Oh, neat.
From what I think is happening there, I'm not 100% sure, is basically the dialogue gets a little bit warped, and the game doesn't know what it's doing, so it kind of just skips to the end, because for some reason the Duke can smell your farts in that specific location. Okay. So, hopefully coming up very shortly, guys, is the karaoke section. We've just got one more small thing to do before that. So please donate as much as you can. If you've enjoyed us so far, we'd really appreciate it if we could entertain you a little bit more. We'll give you another sample coming up soon.
Nice sales pitch.
I'll try my best. As the chat says, somebody please donate $800 really fast. It would be extremely appreciated.
If you like us, and even if you don't like us, think about it. Donate $100 and you'll never have to hear us again.
Ready to go back? The girls are ready to see you. See? Right here it says that 5 women or... Cartman gave me a swirly in that public bathroom over there one time.
I just have a little message to pass. Okay, so the ESA would like also to thank one of our main partners, which is Western Digital Black. So WD Black are making gaming SSDs that are specifically made for speed, just like in speedrunning, for example. They released recently the WD Black NVMe SSD, which is perfect for gaming and perfect for speedrunning.
There you go, Al. Thanks. Here, I got this for you.
Okay, we just got the superhero patch, which is going to be really handy. It's once again another final form patch, basically. We're not leveled enough for it yet, but we will be soon. Just need to get down, release and all here. We're going to stun this guy here. It skips another battle that we don't really need. Okay, what we're going to do here is try and lure out this bat as fast as possible. There we go. Then Stinky Squeaker again to try and get these guys to come over here. It'll take 2. And hopefully cup a spell and get rid of all 4 of them. This guy here is weak to fire damage, so he's only going to take 1.
You think we were too hard on them?
German's a beautiful language.
Yes!
It is.
Absolutely.
We've got your back. Pirates, help the commander.
What are you looking at?
So we're gonna cup spell. That'll make Ike our friend, and that'll let us have the final friends that we need for a while. But I'm gonna quickly sort this out. I'm gonna switch my party to Kyle. Quite a little bit's gonna happen here, and then I'm gonna have to do some equipment. So I'm going to modify and unequip this Alalian probe and use our Master Razor. I'm going to use the Diabetor keychain and Chef's Skewer. Then on here, glass shards, that's perfect. then on here, we're going to make sure that we have the weightlifting and pentagram, witch's gloves, all equipped. Perfect. So now we're all ready to fight the evil thief. He's a pretty simple boss fight, especially when we can get rid of the 2 cows to the left and the right really simply and pretty fast. The game gives us about 1.5 minutes to do. We're aiming to get it done in about 20 seconds. There's nothing we can really do about it though, so we can actually take all the time we want because we have to wait until Craig's lifted his stuff up. Nagasaki door.
Hey, don't care. Impressive. We got it.
And now we just wait. So, yeah. We're almost up to the point of the karaoke. If you guys could donate, we've all loved entertaining you. I'm surprised everybody's still standing, especially you guys in the chat. As the timer says on the bottom left of the stream, it's 4:30 in the morning here. I arrived in Malmö at 6 in the morning, and I've been up since 4:30 in the morning, so this is the official 24-hour mark without sleep for me.
Woo!
Don't you know who you're dealing with?
And I've been up since like 9 a.m. and oh boy, I'm so done already.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best here.
So, just one quick hit should get rid of Craig.
Yeah. Quit it, quit it, quit it.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's Craig out of the way. So we have about 5 minutes until karaoke. Please, guys, donate. I'm gonna be pressing this as much as possible, because if not, then we can't entertain you with our lovely voices. We can just wait.
Oh,
I can't
boy.
even see anymore.
There we go.
So, are you guys ready? Would you like to sing along, Fireball? I'm just gonna quickly change my buddy, and then you can go ahead.
Somebody else be your buddy. Mr. Slave subs in health class.
These are the cotton candy.
Journey onward, new kid, or you will soon be
dead.
Road ahead is full of danger and fright, but push on.
Oh yeah, it's
you.
My
You kid.
Not exactly
New
sure
kid.
Worth a try. Sparky. Here, boy.
Yeah, we're in the candy cane forest right now.
Yeah.
Originally, it's like the great adventure's waiting for you ahead.
Oh, that actually sounds.
Carry on onward, let me wings, so for you will soon be dead.
That song is actually coming up in about 2 or 3 minutes, so
Oh
you
yeah,
can sing
the
along.
original.
Yes, the original is coming up soon.
Yeah.
This is the cotton candy caverns. So
Filled
yeah,
with
don't worry, guys.
gumdrops
It's
and
perfectly
sugar.
fine. Not at all. It's all PG. It's all good.
Yep.
Nothing's happening. That's just a phone. It's fine.
Might want to skip on the taste, but you know, still fine.
So the Batcave has been under renovation recently, and it's
Yeah.
actually grown home to some bats. So
Yeah, Bruce Wayne is kind of slacking on this.
See, look, it's
Man Bat.
yeah, man bat.
Oh Jesus!
Jesus
It's
Christ!
a magical portal. It wasn't what you thought.
Jesus Christ!
Once again, supporting our Christian stream. Thank you very much.
I think we're past that point.
There's no. We cannot go even lower. We
Look,
need to grab
those are
our
prayer
shovels.
beads, guys. Those are prayer beads to count
Exactly.
your Hail Marys.
Sas, please tell us more about the prayer beads.
Anyway,
Wholesome.
would you like to sing along at this point? Because the full song's here now.
Oh, sorry.
I swear we will destroy you.
Let me share these distant foreheads. Find his way out of a game and task. The road ahead is filled with danger and fright. Push on every wings with all your might.
I'm liking your singing voice.
Where our brains lie somewhere way up ahead. The lone look at wings, so soon you'll be dead. Lemmy wings, the time is growing late. Slow down now and see your face.
Oh, it's getting dark.
Hiya.
It's in love, how don't say then skate. And a few adventure and the things less of in. Freedom from death of to Mr. Show you will win.
Kick the baby! Don't kick the goddamn baby! Yay! Ah! Hi-ha! Blah! Yes!
What a beautiful song.
It's a beautiful song. A round of applause for Firepaw. So we're gonna Nagasaki on here, give us the hill. If it works, there we go. Ignore what's going on.
This is just a jackhammer, just a very large jackhammer. It's for excavating caverns.
You're running out of ideas for this, aren't you?
And you use the word jackhammer of anything else.
It's a digger of sorts.
I don't know anymore.
Speaking of diggers, how big's the hole, Sass? I think you might just want to stop here, pal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nice and easy. I added 2 more perks, brain food and all out bubble gun. This now means that a speed potion is going to give us an attack boost.
Nice.
And also, all out bubble gun basically just deals more damage on zombies, which we're going to need for the next boss fight. There we go. And then...
Artard?
I'm hit.
Awesome.
Okay, we got a few donations. They arrived.
Okay.
Can I read them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we've got 3 anonymous donations. So 2 $5 anonymous donations without comment. Both without comment. Thank you very much for donating. And a $20 anonymous donation saying "See to the Anada." And with that, we've got a little bit less than $800 remaining for the karaoke.
Well, come on, guys. We have hopefully 3 to 5 minutes before the karaoke will start. So please donate as much as you can in those 3 to 5 minutes. Hopefully we can get to the 800. Because we only have one more thing to do after this.
Aborted.
So we're just going to walk out here. And we're going to change into our Mage's Cap of Power, modify it with our Superhero Patch, which is now available for level 13. And we're also going to do our final perk, which is Growing Boy, which just increases our maximum health. Then we're going to change to Kyle and go into the Nazi zombie chef fight. Basically, Clyde has digged up Chef's dead body and turned him into a zombie. In the next, hopefully, minute to 2 minutes is going to be when the karaoke cutoff is. So please get your bid in those next 2 minutes. Chef's pretty simple once again. You just have to avoid his ranged attacks. If he comes up to you with a spatula, just ignore it. It's not going to kill you immediately.
Okay, I kick the baby. Don't kick the goddamn baby. Yay!
Weirdly enough, that didn't make me counter. Usually it does. So yeah, the cutoff will be coming up as soon as I have hit the right mouse button. So
Children, everybody, I'm back.
it'll be pretty obvious on screen. Coming up right about now. Was the incentive map?
Your eons of
Let me
torment
check.
had an end, ruler of darkness. Okay, you know what? I'm not playing anymore.
It unfortunately wasn't.
Well, unfortunately, as I can put here, if I press space, this cutscene is unskippable. If there's anybody who is interested in running this game and could find a way to skip it, that'll save 7 minutes from the run. So it would be really appreciated. In the meantime, seeing as though we just beat Nazi Zombie Chef, I do have something under that mouse mat over there that I will be handing out to the tech crew and everybody who has helped out during this run and has stayed awake this late. I actually made, according to the recipe, Chef's salty chocolate balls. They are actual recipe. You can give them a smell. They are proper chocolate.
So it really is the
Thanks for the clarification.
And they're pretty big and bulky.
He has to stick a truth. How does this guy know you, King Douchebag?
If
Show this to the chat.
yeah, show it to the chat.
Your name was?
They're Chef's
Why didn't
chocolate
you tell
salty
them your
balls.
real name, Dovahkiin?
Is that... Yeah. I mean, his hand's already covered in chocolate, so probably not the best idea to eat it right now.
I
But
will do this.
you can have that now.
I will do this now.
Everybody else in tech and hosting who has been here tonight and helped out, then after the run, I'll pop by you guys. You're more than welcome to take a chocolate ball if you'd like to. It's basically just cake dough. It's delicious.
Oh, God.
Hopefully Firepost can test.
Hang on a sec.
Is it good?
UFO crashed in Roswell,
Yes.
and a new government
I have succeeded.
agency was created to investigate the paranormal.
So
Our
yeah,
agency.
first
Can
come,
we
first
skip
serve.
this? Like, hit the skip button or something?
Oh, you don't want to skip this.
Yes, I do.
Whenever aliens are spotted, vampires run amok, our agency
But
is there,
basically-
and we have never lost a fight. That is, until 4 years ago. When we
Keka,
investigated
unfortunately, I can't give you your chocolate ball. It will go out of date in 7 to 10
child who
business
had an
days.
unnatural power inside him. I had orders from the president to secure the child so that we could harness his powers before our enemies could. But he slipped through our hands.
Yeah, basically the story is explaining that the South Park universe and the Skyrim universe are interconnected. His real name's Dovahkiin, and his shouts and his ability to make friends is what makes it possible. And that actually carries on into the sequel, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
For any of you guys who don't know, and the reason why I asked Firepost to help out after he offered, and thank you so much, you've made this stream even better, is that he was, and I think he still is, the world record holder of South Park The Fractured Butthole, and ran it at last ESA Winter, and it was a lot of fun.
We're all just pawns in their game. I'll admit you are fascinating. You have more power than any child I've ever come across, and yet all you seem
Yeah,
to
this
really
is
care
actually the
about
binging with Babish recipe, because I tried the original recipe, and it tasted like sugar cookies.
Also, Skyrim again confirmed for the microwave.
Controls the universe, dumbass. Yeah, stupid.
controls the... But then I wouldn't have to do what I was told anymore. I could...
It doesn't matter if you can't donate, guys. I know that a few of you are saying, sorry, I can't donate. Just share with your friends the stream. We know that, unfortunately, some of you aren't financially able, and that's completely fine. We just love that you guys are watching us. I'm so appreciative that you guys have been able to watch me run this game that I've put tons of hours into over the past 6 months.
Yeah, right.
Dovahkiin, why should we be on the opposite sides? Join me, Dovahkiin. Rule by my side.
People are putting shotgun faces. I mean more along the sense of, if you can't, then just share the word. We take everything we can get. It's all for charity, after all.
I want to taste some chocolate salty balls.
Would you like a chocolate salty ball?
I'd love a chocolate salty ball.
I unfortunately can't have one until the run ends, but you're more than welcome to take one.
Thank you kindly.
And you failed to recognize
Oh boy.
the character of our alliance. Yes, and that friendship is more important to any of us than even the stick of truth.
Really melts in your mouth.
Where are you going?
It does melt in your mouth, yeah.
Princess Kenny.
One of you has
The evil princess.
Princess Kitty?
Because Princess Kinney was born a half-orc, whose entire village was wiped out by humans and elves.
Morgan Freeman?
You see,
Kenny,
when humans and
all
elves
along.
lived together in the forest of Hollow Falls, an elven queen fell in love with the orc known as Dandar, the first one to possess.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
They loved in secret and had a child.
Also, weirdly enough, the next boss fight is going to have the best anime OP of all time.
Suguya.
Anybody who wants to sing along, I know we didn't make the karaoke, but anybody who knows the lyrics to Princess Kenny Kawaii,
Or knows any
Desu,
broken Japanese whatsoever.
please sing along. It is a glorious song.
This is really
Because
important.
every time I show up and explain something,
Oh,
I earn a
sorry.
freckle.
Oh, Morgan Freeman. Yeah. Okay, the run's finally coming to a close. So
Well. Here we are now.
here we go again. So we're just going to quickly just
Going live.
make sure that everything's okay.
Places.
Duelist is fine. Weightlifting we don't need. Oh, we don't. Which
Weeps
is
out, by the way.
I'm just making sure that I've got everything all set up so we don't have to worry about it. I'm going to eat a mana potion if there's one available. If not, then I will buy one because there's a shop. I'm going to switch to Kyle. It's all good. Usually we'd use Jimmy because he's faster at using basic attacks. But because this is a marathon, I'm going to just use the safe option. I'm going to max out my health potions. I'm going to buy a mana potion. Make sure my speed potions are okay. And then I'm going to spend the rest in... Okay, can't afford anything else. I can afford some speed potions. Okay, we're all set up for the final boss battle. So Princess Kenny is actually weirdly hard, but listen to this amazing music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah yes, the theme to the classic OVA.
This reminds me of that time that Sailor Moon met Princess Kenny in Goku's homeland.
Just gonna ignore that.
Oh, I messed up. I wasn't looking at the screen. Doesn't matter.
I thought this was the final fight between Yusuke Urameshi and Sailor Moon.
You haven't even seen Yu. Don't you talk that.
So I purposefully messed up the first Kick the Baby so we could listen to more of this amazing kawaii theme.
More anime opening.
I mean, clearly the Princess Kenny OVA was directed by Hideaki Anno.
Unfortunately, Princess Kenny went into the green ooze and became the most powerful Nazi zombie alive. Cartman's too scared, so he's just standing in the background there.
Use your rainbow attack, Princess Kinney.
As you can see, deals a lot of damage. So the plan for this fight is basically I'm going to deal a ton of damage, and Kyle's going to be keeping buffing it with health potions. Because we leveled up our Dragonfire, we can get rid of 600 of her shield at a time, which is going to help us so much in later on, or 600 of her armor, sorry. Because we basically just want to drain her, because Kenny, as we'll soon find out, is not a regular zombie where get rid of the head, she's gone forever. So this should put her down to enough for the next hit to kill. Yeah, it will.
Hit them with the zombie vomit. Use your rainbow attack, Princess Kinney.
Oh, she's focusing on me. She doesn't usually focus on me. Usually what she'll do is she'll focus on the partner that I have with her, with Douchebag, and that'll mean that I don't have to worry too much about Douchebag himself, and I can more feed him power potions than I do health potions. It's pretty random what she does though. There's not much RNG manipulate we can do. That's more in the tutorial in early section. So we're gonna just let Kenny drink her goo here. If not, then we'll have a minute-long cutscene about Kyle breaking his ankle. So we're just going to leave it.
As a Mancunian, I know how that feels.
Every Brit will get that.
Yeah, yes, some jolly
As a
good
person
British
from
humour.
Bradford, I know how that feels too.
Every Brit who's awake at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday, Tuesday.
Shout out to all the Britannians.
Okay, Kenny is dead a second time here, so she's just going to do one last resurrection after this.
Use the rainbow attack, Princess Kenny.
You have to do better than that.
Hopefully, yes. Okay. So we're going to use a power potion large. This will restore 20 power points to Douchebag. And then we're going to hit her with one last summon elemental.
Kick the baby! Don't kick the goddamn baby! Yay!
And then
Hit them with the zombie vomit.
block. Where's the speed potion? I can't say there is. Awesome. So this is the final segment, and if you play the game casually, Cartman will always tell you never fart on a man's balls.
Now, King Douchebag.
I mean, we're not technically we're farting on a woman's balls. We're gonna fart on Princess Kenny's balls to restore time and power and life itself. So run is. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Run is coming to an end. Where run is coming to an end when Douchebag talks for the first time. So I can't wait to press this big red button.
So what do you guys want to play now? How about Dinosaur Hunters? Or Pharaohs and Mummies? Let's ask Douchebag. What do you want to play next, dude?
Screw you guys.
Time.
I'm going home.
Woo! Woo! Subestimate is all I wanted to do.
Oh damn!
and
Was it the man bear pig?
It might have been the man bear pig. Find out in the sequel, maybe. Do we? Do we? You're the expert at the sequel.
No.
Oh. Just a couple of quick thank yous while I'm here and have the microphone. Just thank you to the entire South Park community. We're always changing quite a lot. We don't. There are people that come and go, but specifically big thanks to Hunter. He donated earlier in the stream. He's the world record holder, and he's the guy that really got me into it. I watched his streams, and he was the person who got me into running this. But a big thanks to the South Park community as a whole. Big thanks to these guys who've been with me all night until 5 a.m.
HardcoreYork.
I love you all. So happy that I was able to do this. Thank you so much. Next run, if I remember correctly, is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching this. I'm so happy you got to watch it. Please join the South Park Discord if you can. We're pretty active. We'll talk to you. And yeah, thank you.